Hi and welcome to Warframe. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Latron Prime here. This is a single forma build that still made this quite a powerful weapon. Compared to the normal Latron here, the Latron Prime is way better. It does more slash, nearly twice the puncture, more impact. It has more than twice the status, a little bit more on the crit chance and the crit multiplier. This was once a decent crit weapon, but the Soma kind of destroyed that. So it is definitely a lot better than the normal Latron. But compared to the Latron Wraith, which was an event weapon that they're talking about bringing them back in and adding them to the quest system, it does do better on the slash and puncture, but has a lot less impact and much slower fire rate, and it even has less crit chance. The Latron Wraith is definitely the one to do the crit build on. And as I said, we've dropped one forma in, hence 1 star. We basically added in 1 V because this was the kind of weapon that it's powerful without having to forma it, because it came with 2 anyway. And I'm assuming it's the V we actually added to this. Not really sure on that one because the pictures wouldn't load up on the wiki. We've basically added magnetic, and because we have Stormbringer and Cryo rounds in here, that added the magnetic. We have split chamber and serration. There is no narrow-minded on this at all. You can add it, but it ruins the accuracy of this weapon, and it is kind of a long-range weapon because it has a really nice zoom to it. So we basically ended up with 3 empty slots. So what we did is we dropped in piercing hit to increase the puncture. Now goes up to 444.6, and then we just threw magnetic force on here too. That is solely to increase the status chance, because with that mod it goes up to 62.1%. Obviously the split chamber helps a lot. And then it's literally just the Bane of Corpus in there for that 30% added damage to the Corpus. It's so useful. For the Grineer, it's basically the same kind of thing, serration, split chamber. We threw on Hellfire and Stormbringer, which added radiation. That's 769 radiation. We threw cryo rounds and malignant force on. Obviously that's to get the status up as well. That and the, I cannot remember the name of the normal toxin mod, but it doesn't really fit that much, and this one is actually obtainable anyway. With cryo rounds, that adds viral, and again this weapon is actually better against the Grineer with this setup because it does just a lot more damage. Then for the infested, we have the same serration. We have split chamber as well, but we do have heavy caliber in this because the infested, they tend to be much closer range, so accuracy didn't really matter much. Hellfire and infested clipped add gas damage. We threw in an empty malignant force, obviously Bane of infested. This is the one build that I'm not really happy with out of all of this, because 1 more V polarity that would have fit, or would have had enough points to put it, maybe max out malignant force, but would still have this empty slot. To get rid of this empty slot on any of the builds, it gets a bit insane, because what you have to do is, I worked it out and it was something like 2 more formas have to go onto this, and it's basically 2 more Vs. Was this 2 more Vs? 2 more V and a dash. No, it was definitely 2 more Vs. No matter what the build is, it still required 2 more to be able to fit that 1 missing in modding on all of them. And even though it is actually worth them 2 extra Vs, to be honest, I would save the forma and drop them into a different weapon, because though this weapon is good, it is powerful, its lifespan doesn't exactly go to high level. I think it was around 50-55 enemy level. This thing, it wasn't doing the kind of damage because it only fires 1 round at a time. and that was its major downfall, unfortunately. I mean, it is a good weapon, but as the enemy's running towards you and you're just shooting one round at a time, by the time you've actually killed them, they're on you, and the friends behind them are too close to be able to actually take out, and you end up swapping to a powerful pistol that you happen to take in as well. So I would definitely recommend it on the Soma would be nice, because that'll take them out at range, or the Boltor Prime will also take it out at range. But this, it's just the fact it only fires one round at a time was kind of its major downfall. I mean, it is still worth those 2 formas, but would definitely recommend putting them on something else, and then you can come back to this at a later date. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.